We've traveled to over 60 countries and Cape Town really stood out, and we love coming back. In this travel guide, we're taking you on a journey through jaw-dropping landscapes, iconic landmarks, and hidden treasures, from the rugged cliffs of Cape Point and thrilling heights of Lion's Head to secret beaches and free swimming spots with penguins at Boulder's beach. We've got it all. You'll dive into Cape Town's unique food scene at places like Brass Bell, where waves crash beneath your feet as you dine, and uncover a wine lover's paradise in the hills of Constantia, Glen. Also, South Africa is surprisingly affordable thanks to the local economy and inflation. Unfortunately, fresh seafood with drinks costs less than a simple meal in Europe and the US. And local wine goes for just a few bucks in luxury wine tasting venues. Even luxury stays like our villa came at a fraction of the price. I'd be instantly broke had I rented something like this in the US. Right now, it's one of the richest and most affordable holiday spots you'll find. Every location is handpicked by our South African friends. They showcase Cape Town's wild beauty, local secrets, and also the best views, making it unforgettable. Whether you're here to hike, relax, or take in the culture, we're about to reveal everything that makes Cape Town one of the world's most mesmerizing destinations. Quick disclaimer, we were here to attend a wedding of our South African friends, Carolina and Ryan. It was late October, so still a little bit chilly. I'll recommend the best time to visit towards the end of the video. First stop is the iconic Cape of Good Hope. Often mistaken as the southmost point of Africa, though it's actually the southwesternmost tip. Located within Table Mountain National Park, this area is wild, untamed, and rich with seabirds and a unique wildlife. There's a famous sign here that reads, "The most southwestern point of the African continent." We then climbed the path behind the sign up to the main rock behind, all while massive waves crashed into the cliffs below. What a backdrop. We had some hot tea here and took some amazing pictures and videos. Did you know that Cape of Good Hope has been a navigational landmark since the 15th century? European explorers rounded this tip during their voyages, making it famous as a hopeful landmark on their way to the riches of the East. It's also rumored to be the site of the fabled Flying Dutchman, a ghost ship that haunts these waters on misty days. Next, we ventured up to the old lighthouse at Cape Point. Perched dramatically at 859 feet, 262 meters above sea level. It's not the only lighthouse here though. Just below, a newer lighthouse guides ships safely along the coast. But why two? The old lighthouse was often covered by fog and couldn't warn ships on time. After the tragic wreck of the Portuguese liner Lusitania in 1911 on the nearby Bellows Rock, the new lighthouse was constructed lower down for better visibility. This one now shines at an intensity of 10 megacandelas, making it the most powerful light on the South African coast. We trekked from the old lighthouse down to the new one on foot. Although a wonderful and exciting trek, it was also dangerous, with steep cliffs and drop-offs just a misstep away. The view over the open ocean is special, and so is the view back towards the older lighthouse we came from. Views from both lighthouses give you the feeling of being on top of the world with nothing but endless sea and waves. A stunning villa nestled right below Table Mountain. Imagine waking up to panoramic views of the mountain with a wraparound garden filled with exotic plants, a serene swimming pool, and a cozy fireplace. With 3 spacious bedrooms, a modern kitchen, and a large terrace, it was a luxurious escape for our group of 5. And guess what? Because it was during COVID, we paid just 200 euros per person for an entire week. Unheard of for such an exclusive deal. Unbelievable. Cape Town's tourism took a really hard hit during COVID, making this a rare opportunity for locals and a handful of visitors, just like us, to experience the area without any crowds. Somebody's excited. What is this place?
We just arrived to Cape Town. I look terrible, but you know what? Don't blame me because we've been traveling more than 24 hours. And I just want to show you this beautiful place before we trash it out. Okay, we already dumped it with our shopping and stuff, but you can see how beautiful. Oh my god, look at this table, decorations, and mainly the view on the sea. Today is a bit crappy weather.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna remove the CPL filter so that I can keep on showing around. Show us the kitchen.
You have everything you need. Again, beautiful view of the sea. Coffee, teas, toaster, microwave. This is my saver for now. Everything you can think of. Even washing machine, dryer. And this.
Mother.
Look at it.
Are you serious?
We'll sit here by the fire in the evening with a glass of red wine. All right,
take us up.
Let's see upstairs, one of the 3 rooms.
Whoa.
And voila, one of the rooms. Bedroom.
Nice.
Nice and comfy.
Small greenhouse here.
It's taking you too long. One long bedroom. So
Switch on the light here.
if you are 5, a group of friends like us or a family, this is a great option for you guys. Stop it.
Oh my god.
Flipping burgers.
Martineczko, he switched on the fire. Subscribe and like the video if you're enjoying it. It helps us do more content like this for you. No trip to Cape Town would be complete without exploring its wine. South Africa is huge with its wine. The combination of great air, good soil, and strong sun make it one of the best wine-producing countries in the world. You have to chill a second and enjoy it, trust me. We headed to Constantia Glen, a vineyard known for its high-quality wines and unparalleled views of the surrounding peaks. Here we enjoyed a tasting session paired with gourmet bites, overlooking endless row of grapevines. Constantia Glen sits in the oldest wine-producing region in South Africa, with roots dating back to the 1600s. The Constantia Valley is renowned for its Constantia wine, a sweet wine that was favored by European nobility and even Napoleon Bonaparte during his exile.
It's really nice.
Very nice. I prefer the first Sauvignon Blanc.
Really? I like this one the best.
Grown here, made here, everything here.
Vintage, right? I really recommend this place. And the reason is, for €8, you get 7 wines, of which 4 are flagships, and the remainder 3 are like fresher wines that you have to consume within the first year. But they're super good, all of them, and it's just €8. I mean, it's fantastic. Table Mountain is arguably Cape Town's most iconic landmark. We started our adventure by taking the Table Mountain Aerial Cableway, a thrilling ride that offers a stunning 360-degree view as you ascend 3,558 feet or 1,085 meters to the summit. Once at the top, the entire city and coastline lie at your feet. That's Lion's Head, just to give you an idea of how tall we are now. This is right here where we're at now, and you can go all the way to the lakes here. This is a very exclusive area, but it's just a 12-kilometer trek, meaning that it takes around 3 to 4 hours to go up here, and the girls don't want to go. It's kind of curious because you have like a lake with sand. It almost looks like sea, but you're like swimming at an altitude, which is very kind of exclusive if you think about it. We ventured from the top through Clip Gorge, or I don't know if it's called like that, a naturally formed path with lowering rock formations on either side. The way down was filled with the awe-inspiring sights, and we even spotted eagles soaring overhead. Just make sure you wear good shoes because it's not an easy feat. Table Mountain is home to over 2,200 species of plants, making it one of the most biodiverse places on the earth. It's one of the new 7 wonders of nature and is often cloaked in a blanket of clouds known as the tablecloth. That's a natural phenomenon caused by air currents cooling over the mountain and forming, this tablecloth. If you're not open to such a big trek, you can adventure yourself towards Table Mountain from where we stayed at in 41 Theresa Avenue and take the secret path until it reaches the forest and steps up the mountain's first crevices.
The mouse ran up the clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory-dickory-dock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
We saw a super cool phenomenon here, a fog waterfall going upwards instead of downwards. It was super interesting. We then went to Boulder's beach in Simonstown, famous for its resident African penguin colony. Unlike typical penguins, these cuties are adapted to warmer climates and can be seen waddling along the sandy shores or swimming in the sheltered bay. We got to walk along the boardwalk, enjoyed a close view of these unique birds, then cooled off in the clear, safe waters. The beach's natural boulders also make for fantastic photos and some shade to relax in. African penguins are also called jackass penguins due to their braying call, which sounds just like a donkey. These species are endangered, so visiting Boulder's beach is a rare chance to see them in their natural habitat.
You can come on this path and see the penguins for free. And you can even go and use the beach, so you can swim at the same time and there will be other penguins. But they bite, so you gotta watch out. I would really recommend coming here. It really reminds me of Seychelles. And just the only difference is that you have penguins here.
Set right on the rocky shores of Kalk Bay, the Brass Bell Kalk Bay restaurant and bar offers an unforgettable dining experience. We enjoyed fresh fish, their specialty, while waves crashed below and around us, creating this feeling of being in a hull of an old ship.
Na zdrowie.
So good.
The Kalk Bay is famous for its open-air dining areas and natural seaside swimming pools that let you cool off in salt water free of charge. This spot lets you experience the best of Cape Town's cuisine while immersed in the raw energy of the ocean. And this isn't the typical spot where tourists go. We were recommended this place by a former classmate who lives in Cape Town. It's a wonderful and relaxing area, really a must. Kalk Bay is one of the Cape Town's oldest fishing villages, steeped in history from whaling to shipwrecks. Don't let the look of the mountain fool you. It is possible to climb there without any special equipment. Lion's Head, standing at 669 meters or 2195 feet above sea level, is a peak that rewards your efforts with unmatched 360 views of Cape Town, Table Mountain, and the sparkling Atlantic.
So you have Table Mountain over there, and then you have Lion's Head over here. This is a trek of 50 minutes, and that's a massive trek.
We trekked up, navigating sections that require climbing chains and ladders, making the hike both thrilling and rewarding. The path twists in a spiral around the peak, giving changing views with every turn. And once we reached the summit, we were treated to a breathtaking view of Robben Island, Camps Bay, and the Cape Flats.
This is Lion's Head. Whoa, quite tough to come up. Not so rough, but tough. Nice.
Lion's Head is renowned for its full moon hikes, where adventurers gather to trek up at sunset and watch the moon rise over Cape Town. The mountain is named not just for the shape, but also as part of a larger lion shape formed by nearby Signal Hill. If you catch the peak at sunrise or at sunset, the changing colors over the city make for an awesome and stunning photograph. Before we go to the next segment, check the video description below. There's a link to a Google map with all the places already saved for you. There's no need to write things down, just save it and you're done. It's free. Glen Beach is a peaceful, sandy cove that's perfect for both surfers and sunbathers. Located just a short walk from our villa, it became our go-to spot for relaxation. Although the water here was icy, the appeal of the turquoise waves crashing onto the soft white sand made it irresistible. Surrounded by unique rock formations, this beach offers a calm contrast to the bustling tourist spots just nearby. Glen Beach is tucked between the more popular Kalk Bay and Clifton beaches, giving it a secluded vibe that draws in locals more than tourists. Its powerful waves make it a favorite spot for surfers, and the rocky boulders give it a wild and unspoiled look that is perfect for peaceful sunbathing away from the crowds. As South Africa's mother city, Cape Town combines rich history, diverse cultures, and natural beauty in a single vibrant package. Founded in 1652 as a Dutch resupply station, the city has grown into a blend of old and new, where colonial architecture sits alongside modern skyscrapers. Every neighborhood here has a story. Cape Town is also a gateway to stunning biodiversity, with views of both the Indian and the Atlantic Oceans meeting at the Cape Peninsula. It's home to over 9,000 plant species. Cape Town has one of the top 5 purest tap water supplies in the world, which is a point of pride for the entire city. Cape Town and South Africa as a whole are quite dangerous. So make sure to know exactly where to go and don't go in those areas that are kind of dangerous, especially if you go in the evening or at night. With a fascinating mix of heritage and modern attractions, the Victoria and Alfred Waterfront is a must-visit for anyone exploring Cape Town. This lively harbor complex offers an impressive array of shopping, dining, and entertainment options, all with a stunning view of Table Mountain. We spent time browsing the shops and enjoyed a fantastic meal at one of the waterfront's renowned restaurants, where fine dining is surprisingly affordable. Set within a still working harbor, the waterfront showcases Cape Town's vibrant mix of culture, cuisine, and ocean views. This waterfront is named after Queen Victoria and her son Alfred, developed in the 1800s to serve as a stopover for ships traveling between Europe and Asia. Today, it preserves many of its original structures and has become a thriving area for both locals and tourists. The harbor still operates as a working port, so it's common to see fishing vessels and yachts just right next to container ships, luxury sailboats, and sightseeing ferries. The best time to visit Cape Town is during the summer months, from December to March. This season offers warm, sunny weather, making it ideal for beach days, outdoor dining, and exploring Cape Town's natural beauty. During this period, temperatures can be between 20 and 30 degrees Celsius, with generally clear skies and low humidity, perfect for hiking up Table Mountain or lounging at Kalk Bay Beach. If you prefer fewer crowds and cooler, milder weather, consider visiting in spring, September to November, or April to May. These shoulder seasons are great for wine tasting, flower viewing, and outdoor activities like whale watching, and you'll often find better deals on flights and accommodation. That's when we went. Cape Town is more than just a city. It's a journey through nature, history, and unique culture. This city promises unforgettable experiences. We hope this guide inspired you to explore Cape Town yourself. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and share for more travel inspiration. Want to check another amazing travel destination? Check our travel guide to Lake Como, Italy for even more unforgettable experiences. Many secret places there too. And by the way, I'm Italian, and I've been there, and I absolutely recommend it.